Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kadija and today we are making shafoot. Shafoot is a popular salad in Yemen, mostly during the month of fasting, Ramadan. It is a cool salad that you can have anytime during the summer. So before we start, I want to point out that some households might have different variation of this salad. For example, some people do use cumin. I don't use cumin in mine typically, but I'm using it today so that I can show you how it's made traditionally. I normally don't garnish it, but I will for this video. So we are making it with Injera, which is an Ethiopian bread. It's very spongy and it's very similar to the one we use in Yemen. If you can see here, it's spongy and it has a taste similar to sourdough. But that's my favorite vessel for shafoot. What we do is we break the bread, and some people prefer to leave it whole. I like to break it down. So in my mixing bowl, I'm gonna break down the injera, and I'm only using one here, and there's usually more than enough for two people. And I have seen it made with pita bread. So if you want to use pita bread instead, that's up to you. You can do that. So now that's done, we're gonna mix our salsa. I've seen recipes that do not use tomato. I like tomato in my shafoot, so we are doing that. So, and you would say, this is a lot for two people. And I'm gonna say, never. All right, this is a small mixer, so we're gonna go gradually, okay? That was chive and tomato, mint, and cilantro, but I'll add it in a minute. You can add some water to help it, but I prefer not to. We already left the seed in the tomato. I think that will give it enough fluid. Oh, I forgot the garlic. You can add garlic. I prefer not to add a lot of pepper, just because after a whole day of fasting, I don't think you want to have spicy salad right after you break your fast. But that's a personal preference. Salt to liking. I like to keep it at this texture, and I'll show you why in a second. Our next step will be to mix everything together. So I have about 1.5 cups of buttermilk here. Actually, it's not buttermilk, but you could use buttermilk. I normally use buttermilk. This time I'm using a yogurt drink that I picked up from the halal place. I normally use buttermilk. So we're gonna start mixing. And I just tasted this, it's a little spicy. It's actually a good kind of spicy. You're gonna mix everything together. So some families use a combination of whole milk and Greek yogurt or plain yogurt. Some families like buttermilk, like myself, and others might use yogurt. The yogurt drink here. If I don't use the yogurt drink, this is mint flavor. If I don't use the mint flavored yogurt drink, I put extra mint in the salsa. So you want it to have some fluid in the bottom. Why? Because this is a spongy bread that will absorb everything. We usually make it and then let it rest in the fridge for about 30 minutes before serving. So for one injera, I used about 1.5 cups of the yogurt drink. When you're done, cover it and put it in the fridge for 30 minutes. So this is what it looks like after it has rested for about 15 minutes. We will now plate it. So this is why I wanted my salsa chunky, because I get to put it around like this on top. You garnish it with mint and pomegranate. I'm just gonna dust it on top, honestly. I think this is how you do it. I have not used it before. This is my first time. I never stick to the same recipe twice. It's really hard for me to stick to them. But starting this channel has taught me to keep track of measurements and try to stick into recipes. So I'm working on that. Alright, this is what your Shafoot would look like. I'm gonna get a bite with cumin in it. Guys, it's so good. I don't know why I waited so long to add pomegranate to the garnish. I've actually never done that before. And the cumin, it's... Alright, this was our dish from today. Short and sweet. Shafoot from Yemen. I hope you'll like it, and I hope you'll enjoy it. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Thank you for following me. For those who has been supporting me since the beginning, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support and love you've been showing me. This was Shafoot from Yemen. Bon appetit. Enjoy. See you guys in the next video. Thank you.